And a lot of the vocabulary words are morpheme based, and they're taking the morphemes from Greek and Latin to build these scientific words, because they have those meanings that can be combined. Whereas, you know, the old English words, whether they're Norse, Anglo-Saxon, they don't have that same foundation to the language that you can build on them in the same way. When we're doing, you know, building on words with that, we do the compound words like bookshelf, or I can't think of another one right now, butter knife or something like that, right? So it's just knowing the appropriateness and how to make sure that children get this information to them. And as they become more confident with their decoding, they're able to move the reading of the word into their orthographic lexicon or their sight vocabulary, which means that they're able to recognize the majority of these words in a fraction of a second. Right. And that means that they're going to be able to start working on their reading fluency, which is to be able to read it accurately at a good rate with a proper expression. And that's the comprehension.
And the morphology also really teaches other content. You know, I met an adult dyslexic. I didn't recognize the word protest in Protestant, and hadn't really thought that Martin Luther and John Calvin were protesting the Catholic Church. No, they were the Protestants, but you know, that's just a word. It had nothing, you know, to him. It didn't really, none of that clicked, because he didn't see that morphology or even the spelling or any of that, because he hadn't really been taught to read. So
yeah,
I mean, serious for, you know, what's going on in our countries.
Exactly. And there's so much that you can get. And especially, you know, when you're talking about social studies, mathematics, the sciences, if you include this morphological instruction at the beginning of units, you'll help students with their reading, because they'll be able to tackle these words that they haven't necessarily had much exposure to and be able to figure out the meaning while they're reading it.
Yeah.